Hi guys, the Metal Maniac back again, and welcome to another episode of Album Wars. In this episode, I am pitting these two legendary Judas Priest albums against each other. British Steel versus Sad Wings of Destiny. This is my all-time favorite 70s Judas Priest album, and then this is I'd say my third favorite 80s Judas Priest album. This one actually I liked pretty much from the start. This one took a long time for me to like, but now I absolutely love it. Anyway, so with that, let's begin. Alright. Breaking the Law versus Victim of Changes. Oh my god, this one's hard. I love both songs. Both songs are great songs and also just really great album openers. Breaking the Law versus Victim of Changes. Oh, jeez, that's hard. I mean, on one hand, Breaking the Law has that really cool riff, but on the other hand, Victim of Changes also has a really cool riff. Breaking the Law has a great solo. Victim of Changes does as well. I guess I'm gonna go with, honestly, I'm gonna go with Breaking the Law. Yeah, I mean, I even regret picking that one, but I also would regret picking Victim of Changes because I love both songs pretty much equally. But if I had to choose, I guess I would go with Breaking the Law. But yeah, British Steel gets the first point. Alright. Rapid Fire versus The Ripper. Rapid Fire, good song, but The Ripper. The Ripper is one of the best Judas Priest songs of all time. So yeah, The Ripper. Alright, so Sad Wings of Destiny gets its first point. Alright. Metal Gods versus Dreamer Deceiver. Metal Gods, really good song, but I kind of prefer any of the live versions of the studio version. But yeah, Dreamer Deceiver, I'm gonna have to go with that one. Yeah, Dreamer Deceiver, really great song. I love just the overall sort of ballady nature to the song. And it's also probably one of the best Rob Halford vocal performances in terms of just raw sort of emotion. Like, it's a very sort of like emotional driven song as well. So I'm gonna have to go with Dreamer Deceiver. Alright. Sad Wings of Destiny gets another point. Alright. Grinder, great song, versus Deceiver. Grinder's a great song, but Deceiver is, honestly, I don't know if it's intentional, but it feels like a sequel to Dreamer Deceiver. And, well, Dreamer Deceiver is more of a ballad type song. This one's a bit more up-tempo, a bit more, sort of just kind of a rock song. Yeah, I love Deceiver. Yeah, Metal Gods is great, but I'm gonna have to go with Deceiver. Alright. Alright, next one. United, probably one of the most underrated Judas Priest songs ever, versus Prelude. Prelude is a great instrumental, but United is I think just a little bit better. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with United. Alright. Alright. Next up, Living After Midnight. Great song. I think people hate on it too much. Yeah, sure, they play it all the time in their live shows, but I don't know. I've never gotten sick of this song. But yeah, great song, great riffing, one of my favorite guitar solos of a Judas Priest song. But yeah, so that goes up against, Living After Midnight versus Tyrant. Oh my god. Both are great songs, but Tyrant, come on, Tyrant. Great solo work, great vocal work by Rob Halford, great riffing, and Tyrant probably in my mind has the best chorus of any Judas Priest song ever. No, there's no lyric sheet on that, so we'll have to go on here. But yeah, I mean the chorus, come on. Mourn for us, oppressed in fear. Chained and shackled, we are bound. Freedom choked, in dread we live, since Tyrant was enthroned. Yeah, greatest chorus of any Judas Priest song ever. Delivered perfectly vocally by Rob Halford. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Tyrant. Alright. Okay, next up, You Don't Have to Be Old to Be Wise versus Genocide. Both songs I'm not a really big fan of now, and also both songs I don't hate, but they're just kind of meh. But if I had to choose one, I guess I would have to go with You Don't Have to Be Old to Be Wise. Alright. British Steel gets another point. Alright. The Rage, great song, versus Epitaph. Epitaph is one of my most hated Judas Priest songs. Sure, it's pretty much just an instrumental, but it is awful. Now, they use a piano. A piano is incorporated in this song, in this instrumental, but it just doesn't work. I don't know. The instrumental is just too far removed from pretty much any kind of Judas Priest sounding song, even for back then. Now Judas Priest would do well with a piano inserted into their instrumental way later on Firepower, the instrumental Guardians. But here in this instrumental, it just doesn't really work. But yeah, The Rage, great song. So I'm gonna have to go with The Rage, and British Steel gets another point. All right, last song of each. This will choose the winner of this album war. So, first up, Steeler, great song, versus Island of Domination. Island of Domination is another song I just don't like. Another just sort of boring filler track. In fact, the last three songs on this album, Genocide, Epitaph, and Island Domination, are all pretty much just boring filler tracks. But yeah, Steeler, great song. Alright. So, British Steel wins. British Steel has 5 points, and Sad Wings of Destiny has 4 points. This was a very close one. Like, for quite a while, these two albums were tied. British Steel got 1 point more than Sad Wings, but yeah, what a great album duel. This one was, album war. This one was very, very interesting. But yeah, British Steel wins this one. Alright, so that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.